Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. Before my presentation, I would like to thank you, the Weather News Japan, to invite me, invite my department to be here. Today, I would like to share about the climate change aspect, focusing on the challenges and opportunities of climate adaptation in Thailand. Regarding to the climate adaptation issues, my Department of Climate Change and Environment, consider four main pillars. The first one is like the development analysis and risk assessment. The second one is like the development of the adaptation plan, national adaptation plan, national and the adaptation action plan, as well as the try to the integrated the climate adaptation aspect into the sectoral action plan. And the third one is like the support the sectoral and local level to implement the adaptation in three aspects. We have the capacity building. We try to support the adaptation finance. And we try to enhance the adaptation technology in domestic in the domestic. And we try to support the research and development the adaptation technology in Thailand. And the last one is like we focusing on the monitoring, evaluation, and review system. This is the four tasks of my department. And I think is today I would like to focusing on the first one, the climate risk assessment, as well as the some part that mentioned to the national adaptation plan. I think the risk assessment is a critical step in the our NAP process. I think the risk assessment is serving for like the foundation for the identify the vulnerable areas and guiding to the another step. Adaptation plan, adaptation implementation, as well as monitoring and evaluation. And this is our adaptation plan. We just submit national adaptation plan to UNFCCC since April last year. And the priority risk area as the provincial level are identified in our NAP among the 6 sectors: water resource management, agriculture, and food security, public health, tourism, national resources management, as well as the human settlement and securities. And in our NAP, we identify the province that take risks in each sector, in 6 sectors. I think it's like it's more help. It's help the sectoral government office to priority the province that take risk in the each sectors. That I'm as I mentioned before, about the role of the risk assessment in NAP process. I think it will help in 3 aspects: adaptation plan, adaptation implementation, as well as M&E. For the adaptation plan, it can identify the risk like priority setting, sectoral focus, and resource allocation in adaptation plan. And it can be define the key adaptation measures focused on the high-risk area for cost-effective impact, as well as it can be integrate the climate risk information into the national, provincial, and local planning. And regarding to the adaptation implementation, it can use for the budget allocation in the climate risk area. And the last one on monitoring and evaluation, it can be focusing on the monitoring and evaluation in the high risk locations that address in our NAP. And as well as it can be informed in it is informed and report to the UNFCCC in terms of the BTR on national communication. This is the approach that we work about the climate risk assessment. We consider three components: hazard, exposure, and vulnerability. I think this approach is aligned with the IPCC approach, and it means we consider two main parts. The one part is like the climate data to analyze as the hazard. And we consider the socio-economic data and information as the vulnerability and exposures. So this approach, we develop the climate risk map database system in Thailand. This system, it will help Thailand to identify the province level that take the risk in each sector in our NAP. As you see in the left of this slide, you will see the you can select the sector, you can select the hazard, you can select the climate scenarios, and the period that you interest. And we display in terms of the index, climate index, and risk at the risk score. As you see in the left of the slide, you will see the province that have the high score. And for the Thailand map, you will see the color. If you see the dark color, it means you have the high risk score. And it's approach that we work in our climate risk map. And for the challenges and opportunity, in terms of the climate risk assessment, I think now we use the climate projection, climate models, as the dynamic downscaling approach about the 25 kilometers square resolution. So it means it's too broad for the local levels. And we, the CCE, my department, just established over 2 years. So it means we would like to, we are lacks the number of staff that understand about the climate modeling and the climate risk assessment. And in Thailand, we have the problem about the socio-economic data and information that to be addressed to the climate risk assessment process. I mean, at least the information in the district or sub-district level. So it means for the opportunity side, I think we can, in the future, we can develop the high resolution climate and risk data with the spatial resolution about the 5 kilometers square or less than 5 kilometers square to support the detail of the climate projection at the sub-district level. And we try to I think we should have the capacity building or increase expert or DCCE staff to have the capacity on the climate risk assessment and the climate projections. We should have the many training regarding to the AI technology that can be applied to the climate risk assessment and projection as well. And beyond that, I think we should have the categories, adaptation inventories, adaptation information inventories that collect the information regarding to exposures, vulnerabilities, as well as hazards, to for the take into account or calculate in the climate risk methodologies that we address. And I think we have many things to do in the future, and I think better news will maybe help Thailand in these issues. Recently, in this month, about the first week of this month, we have the MOU with Better News to enhance the Thailand climate risk assessment focused on 3 areas. I think this is the 3 years work. We focusing on the enhancement of area-specific climate hazards in Thailand in the term of the high resolution micro-scale weathers. Focusing on many hazards such as flooding, drought, heat, sea surface temperature, as well as sea level rise. And we have the forums or platform to have the knowledge exchange between 2 sides, focusing on the many aspects, including the AI technology. As well as we have shared the information and data between 2 sides to enhance the knowledge each other. And we hope when we finish this MOU, I think Thailand we have the high resolution spatial climate risk map at the local level, and it plans to provide to the local level to integrate the climate information into the local planning, adaptation planning. I think this is work that we are focusing on regarding to the AI and climate data and information. Thank you for your attention.